Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. We have, this is round 4 of week 2 for the International Tally Score League. Okay, so we got Alex versus Kevin. We got Dirt versus KK. We got Alex R versus Mitch. And we got Jared versus me. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with Kevin versus Alex. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Black Wings versus Value. All right. All right. So we got. All right. So we got. Let's see. We got Icarus, Kalut Shura, and a Legacy. So I'm guessing we're gonna go set Legacy, set Icarus, pass. So I am still like, yeah, I guess that's fair because you have the second Kalut or the second Shura in hand. If you summon the Shura, the first one, if it gets like bottomless or something, you'll have a second one, or you'll be able to Icarus attack it if it gets bottomless. However, again, if Alex would not play into it and maybe just set like just a hamster or something, or just set like just bottomless, I guess would be a better example. If you just set just bottomless, then it just gets bottomless, and you basically skip your first turn because you're not doing anything your first turn. Your second turn if it gets bottomless. So yeah, that's something to think about for sure. And then in Alex's hand, we got 2 Value, which is gross, a hamster, heavy, and an impression. Alright, so I'm guessing again he's gonna just set the 2. Oh, okay, so he does summon the Shura. Cool. Yeah, I think that's the right play, especially because you have double Kalut. If for whatever reason Alex tries to go aggro or something. So like right here, he might slam a Shura, try to boost, and if he does, he'll get hit with a Kalut. Oh, okay. So we have Heavy Storm. So we'll get to Chain Legacy. Kind of, Legacy I think can definitely be a replacement for Starlight Road. Just kind of bait out that Heavy, and now you don't have to worry about Heavy for the rest of the game potentially, or not potentially, but like, Okay. So here, I think it might have been totally okay to summon the Sirocco. It wouldn't have gotten bottomless. You could have pumped, and you could have pumped without worrying about one Clute. You could have Kevin could have dropped a double Clute if he wanted, or he had just next turn summoned the Shura. Yeah, so he set suppression. Alright, so yeah, I think that Sirocco play could have happened. Okay, now I think we just probably don't want to set, run into a Torrential, because if, let's say this is Value Torrential, if you summon the Shura, that's bad news bear. So we'll spin the Clute for sure. Get rid of that body. And then we'll just, we can go ahead and Black Rose now. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Oppression's pretty good there. So now we can't set the bottomless because we'll just get a right code. So Alex goes from being kind of a little bit, ish down bad, but now in a pretty decent spot. But we do have Brain Control, Shura, Kalut for Crackback. So now I think we're just probably setting the Raikou, or setting the Value is also an option because we do want to get that Value out of our hand. If we draw a Dark Grepher, we'll still be able to pitch. Yeah, I think that's probably makes a little bit more sense. Since we already have one Raikou, we can keep the other one for, maybe another problem card. So we draw the third Kalut, which is alright. So we run into that. And then we should probably know that this is... Oh, no, we already know that this is a Raikou because of someone off hamster. Alright, we'll get another card. Yeah. And this is just some decent value. We'll pop the Shura. Now we can go ahead and set that bottomless. Let's see what he milled. So he has 3 darks. Alright. So here, to either set Raikou, could be set Necrogardna, could be summon Suroku. So those are your 3 options. I think set Raikou to hit the trap so that you can Suroku next turn isn't the worst idea. Yeah, because we don't want this to get bottomless. Because if this gets bottomless, then that value in our grave and the value in our hand just gets really bad. So I think setting Raikou is probably the best play right now. Yeah, good. Cool. Okay, so we hit that whirlwind. We drop that shit. Get Blizzard. And we can chain block with Blizzard for oppression, which will be solid. Alright, so now I think now we have to make a decision whether we want to hit the whirlwind or we want to hit the bottomless. I think we want to hit the whirlwind so that Blizzard can't chain block, so we can use our oppression on it. Yeah, I mean hitting the bottomless is good too. Kind of shitty that he drew the whirlwind for us. Okay, so we mill Suroku. Would he find out? You target. Yeah, so he would have already had a target before he mills. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can go. Yeah, I think we don't pump. We go Armwing over Vayu, and then Suroku over Kalut. That's oh shit. Wait, does this do all of them? Dude, I thought it was only one monster. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, do that shit. That's so much damage. Holy hell. That's kind of ridiculous. So we drew a bottomless of our own. Yeah, so things are looking pretty good, except for that brain control. That brain control could just basically mean we just win on our turn. And we saw the whirlwind, so Blizzard is gonna keep that pump. So Chainlink 1, Blizzard, Chainlink 2, Whirlwind, Chainlink 3, Oppression, Chainlink 3. So yeah, so Kevin did this correctly to play around the bottomless, or to play around the Oppression. Oppression can't negate Whirlwind, so Alex is an idiot. Now we can brain control. Yeah, so he bottomless this. Yeah, okay, so Alex is still dumb. No, I think he's just dumb. I think that makes sense. I think there's some things that are dumb, but you should have said that earlier, Alex. You now have mercy. So yeah, now we just brain control that shit. We stroke that shit. God, that's so fucking dumb. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't see how much life he would have had left. Oh, because only that could have attacked. Fuck. Yeah, I think that's just something that people do, like, you know, often enough to aware that, like, it's bad. Just like scooping early. Yeah, I think that's just, you know, literally calculate it yourself. Don't trust your opponent. Don't let them say that's game. Probably. Just a. Alright, so my body has a shield versus Vayu Turbo. Why? What do we. Just dad? I mean, like, he has dad in his hand, so that's good, I guess. Dad bottomless. Okay. Like a flip summon Raikou. Why are y'all so fucking obsessed with this card? It's like, okay. Alright, so we go ahead, we do that shit. Set Vayu, set Dust Shoot, set Road. Could also set Raikou instead. I think setting Raikou might be better since we have a dad. We could maybe try to, because there's a chance that we don't even get to resolve Raikou if we don't set it first turn. I think with this hand, I'm probably setting the Raikou because Raikou just parries well against Ashura. Because otherwise, although we do have Dust Shoot, that we could take the Shura out of our hand. Yeah, let's see what he does. I think those are your two options. Like if you didn't have Dust Shoot in your hand, I think setting Raikou would probably be the play. Let me turn on those sick beats. All right, so we set Raikou, set 2 pass. We Dust Shoot. We take the Blizzard. Yeah, I think that's wrong. Like Raikou answered the first one. Gale answered the second one. Yeah. Okay, he just sets Space Typhoon so I think if Alex flips Raikou and pops this, yeah, just like save the Raikou pop for something better. That was a little silly. We can make Catastor drop dad and then set Oppression against this hand, actually. Yeah. Well, we could have, let me see. So we could have normal summoned Vayu, special Gale, that's 800, plus 13, plus, or 800 plus 23 plus 28 so we would put him at 59, or he'd lose 59, so we'd put him at 21. Then we have an Oppression with a dad on field. Yeah, like barring, like, I guess Brain Control. Brain Control would be a sick top deck. Barring that'd be not a bad spot, honestly. With the set Oppression, I doubt he's gonna do that. Or he make Catastor, then we drop dad. Yeah, could have summoned the Vayu too, so that next play you just so the turn after that you could have. Ooh, okay, so we could have summoned like normal summon the Vayu, special summon the Gale, sync for Catastor, special summon dad, dad pop the Vayu with like the Caius or whatever, and then okay, so we put him off. So we put him to 600 life points if we do that, because we pop the Vayu with our own dad, and then use Vayu effect to special summon Armwing. Then we put him to 600 life points, which would be solid. Take him out of Brain Control range, and then I think there's literally just nothing he can do from there, with it, given his cards. So like literally, that's crazy that he drew brain. We could have put him off brain. So Kevin gets the out. Yeah, so I think we just in general get a little salty when we think that we could have made no other plays. Yeah, like if we think through all the options, and obviously misplaying happens, but like misplaying and then getting mad at our opponent for top decking. I know he's not mad at the opponent. Like, it sucks that he top deck brain control. But just in general, I think it's probably just better to err on the side of like I messed up rather than my opponent got lucky. It's good to know when it is just luck. But I think probably it would be just more beneficial if you're always just kind of erring on that side. Yeah. So yeah, we could have taken him out of brain control range, and then I think that would have been a really oppressive setup we would have had. So I think we would have won, and then that would have been a easy 2-0. Wait, no. Wait, why did Kevin admit defeat? Oh, because he had oppression. Oh, I forgot. I was so focused on that, but yeah, yeah, oppressions. Good card. So yeah, we just set Legacy, set Icarus to take in. Yeah, I think that's fair. We got the Blizzard, got the Kalut. Kind of all we can ask for, except a Whirlwind. All right, here. So yeah, I think alluring here is warranted because we didn't have the Greffer. If we could have found a Greffer, that probably would have been a stronger play. I think we play Armageddon or Necrogardna in Alex's deck. Banish the Vayu. So I am probably banishing in this spot, since we have the return. It might have been better to banish the Plague. I'm not for certain on that, but like we could have banished the Plague because we have return, and Plague coming back from a return is always really strong. Yeah, but I think we just go Arma set 3, maybe. Arma set. Let's see. Okay, so we just pass. Feign the Gores. He's gonna attack into it because he has the Icarus. That is something that Black Wings do really well. They can play into Gores really well because of the Icarus. Okay, Raikou, we set that bad boy. Set 3. Yeah, so like, imagine we mill some nice shit off Raikou. Next turn we draw some, I don't know, something that kind of can set up our return. If that Plague was in the Banjo Zone, I think that could be a potential checkmate. So something to think about for sure. Alright, so Icarus, pop that shit. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if I never really thought about it, but I wonder if just like if when you kind of see a telegraphed Icarus, not that it was necessarily 100% telegraphed, but if you can, he says yep, like as if he kind of had a feeling, like just setting Starlight Road, not letting them, Icarus you in phase with it, because it's just one card, and then you can set all your shit the next turn. The Icarus attack you. That Starlight Road's already set. I never really thought about like that interaction before, but that sounds pretty solid. Okay. So from here, I feel like we're just gonna kind of run away with it. There's definitely cards that we can get. Yeah, like Griffer's good. Deep Prison. Yeah. We have a Yada. I'm probably just. We crow that. So we don't know that his back row is Yada. I'm wondering if there's any way that we could have like killed him with return. So like main phase 1, we return. Summon Gruffer. Wait. I know, like, this is super hindsight because I know that this is Yada, and like any kind of interrupt fucks him, but like that'd be crazy, because we do have return, right? Yeah, we go return in the main phase. Summon Greffer pitch Sirocco. Send what another? Oh no, because these are banished. Never mind. I was thinking that these could somehow get to the grave, but if one of these values was a plague and that other value was in the banish zone or in the graveyard, I don't know. Okay, tangent. Okay. So we torrential there because our only other option is road. Dust shoot. Yeah. So I think the play here is I'm thinking there's a couple things we could like heavy summon the Stardust Dragon and then summon that shit. Oh wait, I remember now. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna. So he does this, summons the Starlight Dragon, or Stardust Dragon. If we summon the Stardust Dragon in defense, we live, but we get brain controlled. And then yeah, we summon that shit in defense. And we have Bora, so yeah. So if we summon Stardust Dragon in defense, then he would have to go jam. Yeah, no, that's crazy. He would have to go Bora, dump Kalut to hit over the Stardust Dragon. So he would have one Bora. You would have a return, which on your turn you'd be able to return back the Greffer. Greffer dump Sirocco, plus whatever card we draw. Send a Vayu. Hit over the Bora. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely some stuff we could have done differently. All right, let's go on to the next one. We got again Dirt versus Keihei. I think it's probably going to be Dragons versus Cat. Who would win? Okay, so we got Hero Frog versus probably Cat. All right. All right, so here we could. So we either are. I mean, we can hit the Upstart Goblin now, but like we're not gonna be able to do any kind of, unless we draw a 1-for-1. We're not gonna be able to do any kind of Super Frog shenanigans. So we either gonna go Stratos or set Treeborn Frog, presumably. Yeah, so we set the Treeborn Frog. Pass. Yeah, and then we're just gonna get out tempoed because setting monsters versus the Caius deck sucks. We're gonna hit for 24. Yeah, I think we can pass. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what are we hoping to upstart into right now? Ooh. Space that shit. Let me just Caius him again, I think. Yeah. We hit for 48. We could just literally not activate this Upstart Goblin this game, which would be funny. So we set Sangan, set Deep Prison Book, set Book Deep Prison. Yeah, it's just been like kind of unfortunate. If this deck would have gone first, he had the Caius in his opening hand, I think. Like we would have just been able to do the same shit to him. So kind of varianced out a little bit. I don't know if there was too much he could have done. Going Cat doesn't do anything. Going Book, yeah, no. It's kind of over. So now we can special the swap, dump the Ocean. We can do that substitute shit. And then at the end of it, we could upstart, see if we can get a Miracle Fusion. And we put the Caius back in our hand, so we'll just have follow up forever. So we deprison that. Cool. We hit the Sangan, who cares? Okay, we'll take that. Like he's not going to be able to hit into anything, so we don't upstart Goblin because we don't really need to. We can like maybe the next turn could be Roto Stratos, deck then, and then Goblin, and yeah, we're also just letting him know what this card is, so I think he's definitely good about not activating that. Keep the opponent on. Maybe he has Miracle in hand, or like just concealing as much information as possible. All right, so we go Caius, sack the Sangan, hit the dupe, run over the Caius. Let's see, yeah, so we're not going to get any kind of adverse plays. Yeah, and he sees the writing on the wall because he has the Caius. So yeah, the swap bounce the Caius just kind of checkmated him. Alright, so a decent hand for Cat. Just setting that hamster. Probably setting the space because there's no other I guess in normal, the average Frog deck, their back row is all chainable, so not really going to do much to save the space because they'll just be able to chain it. So yeah, I think probably setting the space would have been Good. Okay, so he grabs the Airbellum in defense. That's funny. So he doesn't drop the Gores. I would have gotten Caiused. Main phase 2. I don't know. I feel like I might have dropped the Gores anyway, or dropped the Caius anyway. But he might just be wanting him to use his normal summon, so he can't Caius main phase 2, which is fair. Yeah, I don't know what Kei's trap lineup looks like. I feel like he probably doesn't play a whole lot, so he's gonna go ahead and sack the Raikou. Ooh, sack the Airbellum. Okay. Oh yeah, because we can just banish the Raikou. Does it? Yeah. I don't know if it really matters that much. So we sack. And now we're going to drop the Gores because he's used his normal summon for this. Yeah, so that was a really heads up play, I think, from Kei for saving that Gores the first turn. Yeah, just switching that one. Mirror Force, cool. Who cares? So is he gonna go ahead and Dark Dust Spirit? I don't think you need to right now. Yeah. Set the dupe. Figure out that dupe has like an actual effect, like when it goes to grave. We make Catastor. Hit that shit. Yeah. Avarice. I don't think this card's good against frogs. I don't really think this card's that good. Alright. So we just had Deep Prison. Let's see. Do we have a... We don't have a... Yeah. Alright, let's see. We got some options. We can go swap. Summon the ocean. We can Dark Dust Spirit after that. Yeah, wait. Is that game? Knock against frogs. It's either like wins you the game if they brick, or if they don't brick, you're losing. Kind of how the card is in general a lot, but so we space that shit. Sack for Dark Dust Spirit. Miracle Fusion. Hit for 47. Yeah. Then we got a Dark Dust. We've got a double board clear. Is that MST? Yeah. You can just. 3K. We summoned this game. Did we play into the back row? Oh no. Yeah, I forget about the water increase. So yeah, that's game. Yeah, man. I think, maybe, let's say that Kaiku is, I don't know what we side out for the Kaikus. I'm guessing we play the spy shit and we side out the spy shit for that. But like, let's say it was Fossildyne instead. Would that have done anything? No. So yeah, that was game or match 2. Just kind of Frog here, I think, is just kind of outclassing Cat. I do think Cat has a decent matchup against some of the other non-Frog decks, though. But I feel like this has got to be not a good matchup at all. Alright, so we got Alex versus Mitch. Presumably Vayu versus Blackwing. Alright, so Alex wins the coin toss. We got Book, Mirror, Dust, Shura, Dad, Kalute. Yeah, with that Kalute, man, I'm just summoning the Shura. Like, you gotta think like any... Yeah. Alright. Especially since he knows... Alright, so we said Mirror, said Dust. Probably Greffer, Prio. Yeah, just swing. No need to summon him. Said Bottomless, said MST. Cool. So yeah, just like now, let's say, okay, let's see what he, so I think if we just have that Chur on the field, we you know, get in it under Bottomless, we save life points, we are up a normal summon, especially because we have the Mirror Force to protect from this exact Vayu play that he could have summoned them, but so we'll go ahead and allure probably banishing the Bora. So we banish the Kalute. Don't know about that one, Jim. So yeah, this is just like, and also if you have the Dust Tornado and you know you need to get a normal summon in on, like, what are you saving the Dust Tornado for? Like, they're probably not bringing oppressions. Maybe they are. Maybe they're keeping oppression in. But like, oh, it's game 1. Fuck. But like, if you have the Dust Tornado and you know you need, you're looking at your hand, you know, like, you need that Shura to go off next turn, or it would be nice if the Shura went off next turn. Like, I'm 100% dusting one of that shit in phase anyway. You know, we could have 50-50 lost, but still give us the chance. And then 100%, if we would have hit the Bottomless, then I would have summoned then I would have banished the Bora. But if we would have hit something that wasn't like Bottomless, then maybe I would have not. So yeah. So again, we're just down a normal summon, even though we went first. So now we're gonna go ahead and do this. And Mitch was saying something about kind of, I don't think about this match, but saying just like Blackwings don't play Torrential. I want to go ahead, I want to look at like the kind of trends on how much Torrentials and Blackwing decks go, kind of scour the format library. I think that's something definitely to be aware of, and I haven't looked at that. I'm sure like some do, maybe most don't, but for sure a heads up kind of meta read if most are not playing Torrential to just kind of play into it. So we get Mirror Force here. Yeah, I think a better play would have just been summon Armonite, send a Vayu. Because if you get those Mirror Forced, it's like main phase 2 you still can, I guess main phase 2 do this too. Like, I wonder if he would Mirror Force the 2 knights. I don't know. Or it could have been just a attack instead of Raikou. So yeah, looking at if you're not familiar with like the who's the beatdown um, article written by the Magic player from like the 90s, just kind of identifying who's the beatdown, who's the control, who needs to end the game faster, who needs to try to slow the game down. Um, I, when you see him, just setting all these cards. Also, wait. No, never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, just like, did we need to try to rush him down with 3 back row? I don't know. And if we were going to do that, should we have MST'd one of them? I guess we would have MST'd the dust shoot. I don't know, I'm just fucking talking, man. We set Raikou. We hit the Shura. Raikou's gonna pop the Shura. So Raikou's just such a good answer to Black Wings, man. We milled Plague, which is nice. We got the Sirocco for later. Mirror Force is gone. We're not afraid of Torrential from, as previously stated. So yeah, we hit him. He's down bad. So yeah, like if we would have kept Kalut, we could have summoned Shura the first turn. He would have gotten in under Bottomless. Let's say he does the Jargruff or shit, and we dust maybe his, I don't know, something. If we could have Shura maybe cleared one of his monsters, dump Kalut along the way, perhaps Shura get out another card. We just we have to play to this card because this is just like if you drop it, you're winning. So we hit over this. Mitch gives the fake thonk. Love to see it. Set Yada, set book. So we have a morphing jar. God damn it. Don't tell me he sets the jar. That's crazy. I guess, what else is a boy to do? That's fucking insane. There's no way I'm setting a jar when my opponent has, a presumably either dead card that's been in his hand. Maybe just, a fucking Bora or some shit. A Vayu. Or a dead dad. And a bunch of back row. That's hilarious. So we're gonna flip the jar, aren't we? Okay. Yeah, so deeper than that, do we flip? This is insane. I hate it so much. So yeah, just technically a -1 morphing jar, a -2 morphing jar because it gets destroyed by battle. Yeah, you just let him get back into the game, which is insane. We summon we get the burial. Is that enough for game? Do we have another? Yeah. And we got the plague. If we don't draw into that burial, I mean, I guess we just think there's no way we don't draw into something. But we had to draw into heavy, we had to draw into all that shit. I don't know. You think there might be a time and place for a morphing jar to get some some sneaky wins, but I think that time and place was not it. But it, it worked out. But whatever. So MST deep prison. So we probably Rhoda for a Necro if we played Necro Gardener. Gruffer. We get Heavy Storm first, but yeah, Rhoda for Necro, Gruffer, dump Necro, dump. Play your value. That's what he doing. Yeah, get that Necro because this is susceptible to Ashura, and now it is less susceptible to Ashura. So yeah, like let's say he didn't have the bottomless, or he had an MST, doesn't grab the Necro, then we're looking bad, but we're not. So again, we're just keeping these monsters in our hand. Like, these monsters just... We go first, we get to summon cards, we don't summon cards. It feels bad. And now, our opponent's just up tempo a lot. Yeah, we hit a Sirocco, which is nice. We get a 1-for-1 Mirror Force. So we got a Necro Vice Sirocco. We got this shit. So we're in a pretty good spot. There's a deck devastation virus. Which I'm definitely on the border about siding. Especially because Blackwings, I don't think I don't actually know. Can they make deck Debbie as well as Value can? Regardless, I'm like still not sold that deck Debbie's like great against Value. It's definitely gonna like win a bunch of matches, but I think in cases like this, when they're already set up and shit, it's gonna be not the best. So again, he was talking about just not being really afraid of Torrential against the Blackwing deck. So we double clue, doesn't really do anything. The game's kind of over. So we could have. So yeah, Alex forgets about the Shura pump, and then sometimes you just gotta hope that they forget about the Necrogarda. He could have Shura pumped Gale swing over the Gores, and hypothetically, if Mitch forgets about the Necrogarda, then we can leave him with a token and a 25. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, deck dev just is kind of dead now. And the Raikou mill's insane. So yeah, game. So yeah, I think definitely Alex could probably stand to be a little bit more okay with summoning your big guys first turn. I just like I would like it, one of y'all, if you have a good reason. I would want to know like why we're saving the Boras and the Shuras from summoning them first turn. I really don't know. But yeah. And then again, maybe deck Debbie isn't the best against. I know like Mish has gotten blown out by it sometimes, but yeah, it's a very hit or miss card. Alright, last match. We got Jaren versus me. Alright, so I go first. I'm playing Hero Beat versus Zombies. So we got Deep Prism, Mirror Force, Call the Haunted, E-Call, Rhoda, Deep Sea Devo. So I E-Call for a Stratos. Okay, I'm grabbing Alias. Yeah, so because next turn I can Rhoda for a Stratos, pop a spell or trap, or grab another Alias if I need. This also can kind of make him play around Gemini Spark or Honest, you know, just generically. So I think a play we could have done. We could have mind controlled the Alias, not like kill my, you know, maybe presumed Spark, or oh fuck, I need to charge my laptop. 1 second. Alright. I am back. So I think we probably could have, should have mind controlled Plague, summon Gaia Knight or something, and then attack. You know, it gets deprisoned, but we get our Plague into the grave for like a Book of Life play or whatever. Like the Plague in the hand doesn't do anything. We get rid of an Alias. So I think that's definitely the play. You know, it's kind of not the greatest, not the highest impact, but against Hero, you're not really going to be mind controlling. But like besides mind controlling an Alias, you're not doing anything better. So we set Mirror Force Dust Shoot. We should also set a Legacy. Yeah. So you can Dust Shoot me. So Rhoda kind of insulates it a little bit. Call the Haunted, Mirror Force. Yeah, I think you're probably taking Diva, because since you're playing Zombies, you don't care that much about like me having higher battle stats, because you either want your cards to die or you're not really like you don't battle that much in Zombies, if that makes sense. Like you either let them attack you, or then you like do your whole big play, get rid of all their shit. Yeah, I'm probably just getting the Diva. Yeah, he does. Cool. So I wrote it for a Stratos. I'm gonna Stratos pop that shit. Okay, so yeah, so Stratos' effect, since it pops up to the amount of heroes on the field, that can change. I think that's why it doesn't target, because like that number isn't set. It doesn't target. So I say I'm gonna pop, and then I pop one spell or trap, and then you would have to chain the Yada when I say I'm popping a spell or trap. So yeah, we draw on a Dad. I don't think I need to set anything. Yeah. Alright, so I think we go Mind Control, Plague, I think I still have a deep prison, right? Yeah. Yugioh. Man, if he was playing hero zombies, that'd be an insane play. But we don't have it like that. Alternatively, with perfect knowledge, maybe go Book of Life, hit the alias, because getting rid of your hero player's aliases out of grave is like super crucial. If they don't have their alias in grave, their deck starts to not work that much. So we could have maybe gone for one of the dark synchro monsters. Yeah. So this would have been, I think, a better play. We go. This is also, again, knowing that we have deep prison set. So we mind control that. We go into the level 6 zombie dude. I think that one doesn't need a zombie non-tuner. I think it just needs plague spreader. We go into one of the zombie synchros. And then we Book of Life, the plague, and the zombie synchro, hit the alias. We can make Darkened, maybe. I don't know how great that is. Or Thought Ruler. So I think we go Darkened or Thought Ruler because both of those are darks. So then we would have a plague, the level 6 synchro, and the Thought Ruler, or the Darkened in the grave. That sets up our dad, and then a dad plus a return is just probably game. I don't know if I'd went through that. So I think that's definitely and then Thought Ruler actually plays through this. So does Darkened. So I think that wins the game if we do that. I don't know what I draw. Yeah, I just draw a Yada, but now I'm just attacking with these two guys. Bouncing. Man, heroes are so not great. Okay. So yeah, so we do this Book of Life, not late. Yeah, late. But so you're not able to banish my alias. You get the plague. We do that. So we just kind of confused about how Book of Life is confusing. How it targets but doesn't need to banish both. So you go into this. This doesn't play around, honest. But now we have 3 darks, right? Okay, so that's just game. So yeah, never mind. So we knew about the honest, but we didn't know how honest exactly worked. So that's game. So yeah, dad return. I think that play that I was saying earlier would have been fucking sweet, honestly. Okay, so set goblin, set bottomless, pass. Yeah. Alright, then I go alias, yeah. If he bottomlesses, he doesn't bottomless. I think you for sure bottoms there, because if I use my Gemini Spark, you still get your yeah, for sure I am bottoming that. If I chain Gem Spark, then you still get your Goblin Zombie search. You can search whatever. You got a Book of Life. You can search Plague, and you're drawing the Card Trooper. Yeah. So normally this would be obviously really good. Card Trooper's an amazing answer to Alias, except we got the Deep Prison. Stratos, pop that shit. So yeah, and then the bottomless just ends up getting not used, which is. So yeah, I was playing weird build with Prisma, Double Ocean. Yeah, and then this Goblin Zombie just never is gonna do anything. Gemini Spark. Yeah, Gemini Spark this so he doesn't have any kind of monster on board to do anything with. He does have the Book of Life. And the Shadow Mirror, so that's why. So Future Fusion. I guess I could have gotten a lot more aggro actually. I could have swung for game, but I didn't really with Shadow Mirror and Crow. I didn't feel like I really needed to like go for it yet. So he does have the heavy, which is solid. But I think I had dropped the Gilman to just one for this deck. So I should have 100%. Okay, yeah, I was thinking about because he already got one Mystic Tomato, and so since I would assume that no zombie deck plays 3, the Mystic Tomato can only summon an attack, and he can't flow into another Mystic Tomato. So I had calculated the highest thing that he could summon off the Mystic Tomato would be another Goblin Zombie, and I had sat in there for a while doing the math, and this was game because of the boost. No matter what he would have summoned, did I have Dust Shoot? No, I didn't have Dust Shoot, but I think so. Yeah, we just kind of explain how Mystic Tomato works. So this would have been. Oh yeah, it's game 3 Gorse, which is solid. It wouldn't have been game 3 Trag, which is definitely something to think about for me, because maybe the Ab-Zero banished itself to summon another Ab-Zero might have been the better play. Yeah, that is week 2 wrapped up. That is round 4. These are the results, and then and then we go here. Let me refresh. These are the standings after round 4. Kehei still in the lead. Kevin right there in second place. Gannon as well, but I'm recording this after round 5 ended, so it definitely shakes up a little bit. Alright, that is the end of the video.